Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. October 1st, here we are. New month. Mercury retrograde prevented me from posting yesterday. Craziness with the internet. I'm sure you're all feeling some of that. It's going to be going on through this month. Expect delays, frustrations with electronics, technology, phones, communication. So just be mindful of that. Have patience with yourself and others. Allow some extra time for traveling and things of that nature. So let's see, what is the energy for today, October 1st, 2021? But whenever you see this is the right time for you. Please give me a clear read on the energy for today. What are we feeling on the collective? Spirit, let's get it, make it plain. It's the energy today, October 1st, on the collective. What do we have going on? Okay. All right, working on some projects, trying to complete something. Really doing your magic. This is a energy of really working alone, trying to really focus on completing something. Whether this is at work or a personal project or something at home, but this is definitely an energy of really working on something, trying to complete something. This is, usually a solitary kind of energy, meaning that you are really working alone on something, some project you're really trying to complete, trying to reach some goal. For some of you, really trying to work your magic, really trying to get to the top of your game here and complete something. So this is, being really focused on whatever it is that you are working on and trying to complete. So if this is, at your job, there may be, just some project you're trying to finish up, or at home, or some hobby, or whatever it is for you. It's definitely an energy of really being focused and trying to really get to the top of your game and complete something. Some of you have really been working hard on something and it's almost complete. And so you're doing a lot of focus there, trying to finish something up and really reach a goal. For some of you, really trying to really create something here. All right, and finish something up. I feel for some of you, this could be, this could be trying to really create some kind of magic for yourself. Some of you may just be really focused on really trying to get to the next level. Some of you might be trying to get to the next level in a career goal or some kind of project, but it's a lot of focus, a lot of work, and attention, paying attention to details and trying to really wrap something up and complete something. Let's see what the challenge is here. What's the challenge today? October 1st, collective. Aha! 10 of Cups in the reverse. So that is a challenge telling me of really trying to, again, this is completions, but something that has been, something that you've been trying to complete, which would lead to some emotional fulfillment, is not working out the way that you probably had planned. For some of you, you're really working hard at completing something at work or something to do with your finances. But the challenge is some kind of emotional stability. All right. For some of you, you're really trying to find, and maybe it is within your work. being able to find some emotional fulfillment within whatever it is that you're doing. For others of you, this is something to do with the relationship or the home life, and it may just be a challenge now to really find some kind of balance and emotional fulfillment within the family life, or the home life. Maybe a challenge right now just to complete something. You may be feeling like there's something at home that is out of balance within your emotional relationships. Something is not fulfilling. Okay. And it could be because there's a lot of attention, and you're focused on a lot of attention to detail and whatever task it is that you're doing. Maybe for your work, some of you might just work alone. You might be entrepreneurs or are working on a project and trying to really finish something up, and it's maybe taking a lot of your attention and time, which is preventing you from um, giving your attention to people at home, or family life could be suffering because of your work, maybe taking too much of your attention, and it may be difficult for you to be able to put in the effort and the time in some kind of family dynamic, okay, because of some work that you have to really focus on and you're trying to complete. We'll get more into this. What's the outcome here? Some of you may just really be wrapped up in your work, and it may be unfulfilling, and you may not have the emotional fulfillment or feel like you're able to, you might not feel that joy behind what you're doing, but you're definitely trying to finish it up, and are definitely focused on whatever it is this you're trying to complete here, having to do with your money, your finances, either work or some project at home. And it could be creating a little bit of an imbalance with your emotional relationships. What's the outcome? It's too many cards. Hell no. What's the outcome here? Okay, the Lovers, a little bit in reverse. So, there could be a choice. For some of you, there may be a choice between something that you love to do, and there may be a choice you have to make, because there may be something that you're doing and putting a lot of attention, but it's creating your emotional there could be a strain on your emotional relationships because of something at work, okay? But there is a choice to be made here. We'll clarify this a little bit more. For some of you, there could be a choice between, a work and home life. Some of you might have to, try to rebalance that. Maybe there's too much time. You may be spending too much time and attention in whatever it is that you're working on for your finances, which is creating maybe your home life to suffer a little bit. And you may have to look at how you can balance that. You may have to make some choices. For others of you, there could be you coming together with a loved one. I'm going to clarify some of this energy. I don't know what's going on here. Let's clarify this energy with the Nine of Discs. What's this energy about today? Six of Pentacles. So balance, looking at, whatever it is that you're doing at work, whatever this is that you're trying to complete, where you've been spending, a lot of time, effort, and putting a lot of energy into, looking at, is it balanced, right? Making sure that whatever you're putting your time and energy and effort into, make sure, that it's equally, you're getting the equal return from it. Okay. And it's definitely, something that has to do with your finances. So probably your job. If you're not working, it's just where you're putting a lot of your energy trying to create something. Create something that's in balance, though. What's the challenge here? The Ten of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the challenge. So many cards. So many cards want to come out today. Tell me about this challenge. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. All right, so with the Queen of Swords here, so something is, and this is about communication. So again, the challenge here is with Mercury retrograde, communication, okay? Being able to communicate clearly, okay? Because there's some kind of relationship or some kind of, dynamic. This could be at home where things are not being clear. Communication is not clear and things may be feeling out of balance. There may be some emotional unfulfillment you may be feeling, or other people around you in the group may be feeling, because there is definitely communication um, challenges. And a lot of that, like I said, is Mercury retrograde. It's just how it is. So you have to really be careful with your words and how you're communicating, because other people may take things the wrong way, um, leaving things feeling out of balance and emotionally insecure. Okay, so really be careful of that. That challenge here, that's Mercury, and communication. And also, be careful how you are speaking to other people, not getting short tempered with others, because that definitely can happen during the retro period. So there's definitely a challenge there with the clear communications and, being able to communicate clearly too with others of what you need to feel emotionally stable and satisfied. And also, whatever other people need, it may be difficult for other people to communicate what they need to feel secure and emotionally secured. Okay, so that's definitely what's happening here. So be very careful with your communications. Tell me about the Lovers. What is this about? Tell me about the Lovers. All right. So there's some new energy coming in, okay? Wanting to expand with the loved ones, or within yourself and parts of yourself. Feeling new, exciting, passionate energy, ready to move forward, take action, and expand in in a new direction, perhaps, with the loved one or within yourself. So what I see here is there's definitely this energy of trying to complete some projects, complete something, really finish something, and really get to the top of your game. Something that, you're really trying to have some balance in and have some equal, you know, give and take. So whatever you've been working on, you really are trying to get the return to be equal. Okay. And for some of you, because you're spending a lot of time and effort on some kind of project, and this could be a lot of you with work, I feel like you may be really focused on your finances right now, or some project to do with your finances, or, with your job. And because of that, the challenge there it might be your emotional relationships may be suffering, okay? Because there may be some miscommunication, okay? You may not, or others may not be able to communicate clearly what they need out of the relationship, to feel emotionally fulfilled, and to be able to work together cohesively. There's some communication blocks here. So, um, but that's going to lead to either you having to make a choice, okay? Some of you are going to have to maybe make a choice between For some of you, it could be between something to do with work and the home life and how you could balance that, maybe having to make some sort of choice there. Others of you, there could be just there could be some new energy that'll come in, and you may get a spark of, new passion and wanting to move forward with either a new lover, or with someone that you're already involved in, and you may feel like some new communication, there may be some new passion, and you may be able to move forward together. Um, and others of you, this could have to do with yourself and really being able to balance yourself and feel that spark of energy and ready to expand and move forward in a more balanced way, because right now there things may be out of balance. You may be spending too much time on your finances and work, and your emotional relationships may be suffering because of it. And so you may have to really look at that and find a way to balance and maybe put in some new energy and new effort and really expand on a emotional relationship in the future here. But really, I can't help but notice this challenge, with the communication. So this is really a lot to do with this Mercury retrograde. Communications are definitely can get really confusing. All right, so be careful. And let's see. Take a card from the unicorns here. Any advice here? The advice here. Some of you are working really hard on something, maybe some of you are spending a lot of hours at work, or, just putting a lot of time and effort into your job or your finances, or, some kind of project that you're really trying to complete. And like I said, it's creating an imbalance in your emotional relationships, and there is some miscommunication. All right, some either family members, or whoever you're emotionally tied to may be having a hard time communicating their feelings, or you may be having a hard time communicating your feelings to them. But there's some miscommunication. There could be some anger behind that, and maybe somebody feeling really emotionally unfulfilled. Okay, and that could lead to having to make a choice. Some of you might have to really look at where you're spending all your time and energy, and how maybe you could free up some of that time and be able to have a more balanced relationship within your emotional relationships and your work life, home life, work life, finding that balance. Some of you have to maybe make a choice. For others of you, you may have to make a choice between two jobs, or two projects that you really have a connection to. Others of you really are going to be finding that you have some new energy and a new spark of this passion to move forward and expand on a relationship, an emotional relationship with someone else, or within yourself, really coming together and trying to find that balance within yourself and moving forward. Others of you, there could be a choice between a couple of jobs or opportunities that your heart feels connected to. And you may have a new opportunity that really gets you fired up and you feel passionate about, and you really are going to move ahead with that, and maybe have to make a choice. You might be leaving something behind. Some of you are closing and finishing a job or a project that you've been working on, and something new might be coming in. Let's see. What do you have to say, unicorns? Any advice today? What's your advice for others? All right, unicorns, have anything to say? Pretty silent today. Okay. They say no. We need to go over here and we need to get some advice from our animal spirit guides. Okay. Eagle. Communication. Okay. The eagle has a lot to do with the Queen of Swords here. All right. And being clear. Okay. So again, Mercury retrograde, eagle is about having being able to see clearly your life and the direction you're going in. Okay. So really getting some clarity and being careful with that communication. Like I said, with this Queen of Swords, for some of you, you're having a hard time communicating with people about what it is you need to feel emotionally secure and emotionally fulfilled. For some of you, that could be within a job. Maybe you're having to really try and get clear on how you could feel secure and fulfilled with the work that you're doing. Okay, some of you may be putting in a lot of time and effort and just not getting the return, and it's time to really communicate that clearly with yourself and with your boss and with the work that you do. And you may have to make a choice about that. There may be some clear communication that you're going to really have to try and have come through. But again, communication is definitely key and is going to be a bit of a challenge because Mercury retrograde is definitely going to affect everyone in that way. So really, even if you feel like you are clearly communicating, it may be difficult for the other person to clearly hear what you're saying. Okay, so just be mindful of that and have patience with other people and really, again, be clear on what you're trying to say. All right. So I am going to leave it there. I hope you got a message you needed to hear. Definitely be careful out there and communicate clearly as you can. Be patient with yourself and with others. Okay. And just know that these energies will get better. I know maybe a little rough right now. So just give yourself some time, be patient, and again, watch your communications. Speak clearly, and have patience with others. And if they don't understand what you're saying, all right. I'm going to leave it there. Have a good day. I will see you all soon. Love and light.